90% of people who are alive today don't know how to embrace true confidence. And if you're watching this video right now, this is your confirmation that it is time for you to start embracing true confidence, or you are willing to learn how to embrace that. And I highly recommend you all watching the whole entire video so that way you can leave knowing how to embrace true confidence. So let's begin, shall we? People say that you have to start being confident in yourself or start walking around with confidence. And the problem with that is, though, people tell you how to be confident, but they don't tell you the true way of how to do it. And before I teach you all how to become true confident in yourselves, I'm gonna give you some examples of what it's like dealing with false confidence. Let's say for the fellas out there, a lot of fellas believe that, if they had talking all to these girls and everything, that's confidence. And, there's nothing wrong with that though, but it's more than that. A lot of times men believe that having the most money and, having the better body makes you feel confident in yourself. And that's all fine and dandy, but the thing with that is, let's say that if something happened to you health-wise, what happened if the girl decides to ditch you? What happened if the money starts to disappear? Then what you gonna do? How you gonna feel? Are you gonna end up being more confident in yourself? No, you're gonna feel shitty because all the things that you feel confident about has slowly disappeared. And this is what happens when you don't allow material things to allow you to embrace true confidence. And another thing with that is too, you have a lot of people who live in under people validation. A good example can be like, let's say that if you are a rapper or you're a singer, and throughout your whole life you have people telling that you're very good at singing, you're very good at rapping, and then all of a sudden that one individual come to your life and say, hey, you're not that good. So of all the people that told you that you're good at singing, you're good at rapping, that one individual will say that you suck, that you're not good, and all of a sudden your confidence it just went down to zero because you were not used to hearing people say bad things about your skill set. Most of the time is, we all embrace, low confidence based on tribulations. And this is another way, this is one way how you got to embrace true confidence. You have to gain enough experiences throughout your whole life. And it all starts when we are in probably middle school and high school, because we're in the teenager phase trying to get to know ourselves. And when you're in the middle school and high school phase, that's where you know where your confidence is about to be tested. Because there are some times where, let's say if you this guy, you the football star, basketball star, and people start liking you based on what you can do based on your skills. Meanwhile, you have somebody that's not popular, who is different among other people. That person's people gonna give that person the side eye because he or she is, not doing what other people are doing. And this is where a lot of people mess up at. This is where a lot of people end up, start to embrace the true confidence because, when you're the type of person that, was getting hit, feel like you're less than, feel like, you're not worthy or anything. This is where you in the process that you gotta embracing your confidence. Meanwhile, the people that are used to validation or they use certain materials to become confident themselves, they're gonna learn the hard way. Eventually, they're gonna learn the hard way, later on in life. But in the meanwhile, we're gonna talk about the people who have never been in a situation or popular. So one of the things that you have to do in embracing true confidence is that you got to gain a lot of experiences. You got to embrace some good experiences. You got to embrace some bad experiences. But the thing is, I know that everybody's experience are completely different. So whatever experience that you have experienced in a negative way, you have to learn from it. See, people these days, to this day, people will walk around here and carry that negative feeling of the bad experience that they all went through. And the thing is, when we experience that negative feeling, it reminds us of the fact that, hey, I don't like how this feels. I don't like how this make me feel. This feels like, I don't like it. So we go throughout our day carrying that same negative emotion of what happened in the past. You have to start acknowledging that. You have to start realizing the fact that, okay, how did you feel before you experienced that negative feeling? That's something that you have to realize. You have to realize how to acknowledge the negative emotion. Number two, if you're single, this is definitely going to work out with you. Even if you're in a relationship too, but this wants to happen out to all the people that are single. When you're single, use this time to express loneliness. Use this time while you're single, while you're not interacting with everybody. You want to start embracing loneliness. That way you have all the time to, reflect, come up with some strategies to where you can learn how to remain confident in yourself, how to let these tragic situations get the best out of you. Because let's be honest here. Another good example is, let's say, rejection. But let's say if you're the guy that's been rejected so many times and you're alone, and instead of you reminiscing the negative emotions about it, why not start creating new good emotions about yourself? See, true confidence is basically taking the leap of faith, which that leads to the third way of how to become true confidence, is taking that leap of faith. If you have experienced so many negative emotions and you come with a plan, the idea how to overcome it, take that leap of faith. Take it. I know it won't feel comfortable in the beginning, but when you start to ponder all your issues, you're going to feel great. Like, for example, when I was in middle school as a so-called black child, we had people who looked like myself who were into the BET, the Love and Hip Hop, or when they see somebody that look like them who are rich and famous, they will acknowledge them. But when you have someone like myself who didn't care about BET, who didn't care about these athletes or these celebrities, they're gonna look at you as being lame. And when you've been called being lame, it sucks because you know that word lame is bad. And if you study etymology, it really means that you're weak. So my question is, okay, how I overcame it, how does me not watching the BETs and watching all these so-called black shows, how does that make me lame and everything? How does that make me weak? So what I started to do was, that solution was, start embracing what I like to watch. So in 2017, I started to cosplay and people started to like what I'm doing. People were like, damn, I like that outfit that you're wearing, it suits you. And I've been doing cosplay for a very long time, I would say around 2017. No, 2018, because that's basically 2014, that's 6 years. But I've been doing that for a very long time, and I'm comfortable in my skin, confident because this is my passion. This is something that I enjoy doing. I don't give a damn what other people think. And matter of fact, I had some people came and talk about, oh, you're too old to dress this way. Who gives a shit? What law states that you cannot cosplay at a certain age? And from my experience going to cons, I have people who are in their elderly age cosplaying. But it's just so funny how you have people who want to sit here and say that I'm lame because I don't get involved in the so-called black struggle of watching the BET. But yet, when you call them out on this shit, they get angry and frustrated. So you got to start attacking your problems head on. You got to believe in yourself, which leads to another thing. Believe in yourself, embracing it. You got to start attacking your problems head on, people. Because if you don't attack your problems head on, things are not going to work out for you. I know a lot of times, man, it's scary, but I'm telling you this, though. When you start attacking your problems, every issue that you're going through, if you attack them and find solutions, guess what? That true confidence that you've been searching for is going to embody you to the point where it's your lifestyle. True confidence don't abandon us, but as individuals, we tend to abandon true confidence while eating no attention. And it's not like it was our intention from the beginning. It's just when you're you grew up in a society where they have all these programs messing with your head, you're thinking the fact this is the proper way to live. But when you start to realize and we start embracing a lot of negative emotions of experiences that you all encountered, that's when you want to change your perspective. That's when you want to start, you know what, changing your mind. And that's another thing right there. True confidence is about, you know, changing your way. It's about evolving. The caterpillar, like the butterfly effect. You were once a caterpillar, and then, you know, you in your cocoon, and now you transform into a butterfly. I can tell you that, you know, when you start to improve in your life, your true confidence, people are going to acknowledge that, and people are going to feel some type of way. But the people who are going to feel some type of way are really those who don't know how to embrace true confidence. These are the same people that live all based on validation. These are the same people that use material to prove how confident in themselves. You don't need validation from other people. You don't need the materials to validate, to bring confidence in yourself. The true way of embracing true confidence is by believing yourself, and not only that though, it's all about attacking your issues. Take that leap of faith, people. Trust me, this is an opportunity. And like I say, whether you in high school, whether you are a young adult, most of the time you should start embracing true confidence around your teenage years, from high school to college. And if you graduate from high school or you graduate from college, you still need to start embracing true confidence, because guess what? As long as you're alive, every day is going to be a learning lesson. Every day you are always going to remain the student. Every day you are going to learn something new. You're going to hit tribulations. You're going to hit conflict left and right. But always remember, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you take the proper measures and the actions to overcome your situations, I promise you all that you're going to embrace true confidence. Because like I said, true confidence has always been there with you. You just abandoned it. So if you're watching this video, I hope you all watched this video at the very end. And if you did, pat yourself on the back, and also subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications for the next videos that's about to come on. My name is Brent, and this is your guy, and I'm out.